I've got spots in my iPhone screen that don't work. That is, dead pixels. I've gotten quite fed up with this over the last week or so, but I didn't take it into customer service because I've got very little cash. Anyway, after a few months of this, my mum and dad tried to give me a new phone. Who do they think I am? Some kind of charity case. Anyway, then it wasn't bedtime. At lunchtime the next day, we were having fruit salad, and my brother, what's he doing? He's scrolling through Twitter on his iPhone 12 mini, and that's when we get into an AirPod battle. That is, when you sharpen the end of an AirPod and stab your brother, poking his fucking chest until he just falls over and dies, just giving you enough time to steal his phone and upgrade the one you had before. Anyway, the train to Jamaica was on for 2 o'clock the next day, and I had to get a ticket because if the police find me, I am a slab of meat, and I still was broke. That is, all I had in my wallet was £1 and 15 quid, and it's not enough to pay for transport. Not long after, a few minutes of thinking later, I'll get the idea to go to the pawn shop and swap out my old phone, just giving me enough money for the train so that I can make my getaway. Right, and off I go. When I got to the shop, I slammed the phone down really hard and fast, face down in front of the man at the desk. I'm hoping he won't notice that the screen is broken into hundreds and hundreds of little pieces. It's no good. He flips the phone over and he looks at it all fed up and he says, "I'm not taking this." That really winds me up. So I start to rant and it goes like this. Do you know there are some people in the world who give their right arm to have a smartphone, to have half a smartphone because they haven't had anything to do for a whole week? I'm telling you this, if you don't take it, I shall stab you with my sharpened AirPods. And the man in the shop that sells useless shite said, "Don't pretend you didn't see. The security cameras on the way in. There's hundreds and hundreds of them, and they're all looking at you. So your next move better be smart." So I left. But then I remembered that one time I bought my friend Haribo a really expensive drink at a bar, and Haribo said he'd pay me back. So it's rush down the street, all the way to Haribo's house. Then it's knock at the door, and I say to him, "Hey, you forgot to deliver the money you owe me." "No, I never," he said. "Ah, damn cheapskate. He's lying to me. Look, give me the money. Or we can do this the hard way." But my friend Haribo, what's he doing? He's shaking his head left and right, quite fast. "Right, okay then, we're off." "Wait, you can take the cash." "How much was that drink?" "Anyway, 48 quid. And he said, "Right, no need to shoot. I'll get all the money you want, okay? Yeah? You just drop that gun of yours and I'll go for me weapon." I'm in my wallet, stuck down my socks. "What do you say?" So I said, "Okay." That was a mistake, letting my guard down. He pulled something out of his socks, but it wasn't his wallet. It was an axe. I made a bolt for the door, but my ex-friend Haribo, what does he do? He stuffs himself in front of it. I shove him out of the way. It's no good, he won't move. I try to pretend I didn't want to break his skull 10 seconds ago. And Mr. Mike starts up a chat. "Well, have you seen Endgame yet?" "Oh yes, I picked up that Blu-ray off Amazon.com. That was a bit too predictable for my tastes, but okay." So I rolled my eyes. I don't know what planet you think you're living on, but Avengers Endgame was an absolutely sensational film, superior to anything else you've ever seen on TV. You uncultured little pig. Uncultured? You fucking want... Listen here, you disrespectful little weasel. When I say you need to do more... Look, unless you want us both to get arrested, you're gonna get out of here really fast. "Okay. Yeah, okay." It was then I jumped out the window and I ran and performed 201 backflips on my way to Hempstead station with the money I took out of his pocket when he wasn't looking. When I get to the station, I hear a funny noise going, "Woo!" At that, the train took off and went hurtling down the tracks faster than a 75-year-old poet. What am I going to do? I'm too late. After a few moments of consideration about the situation, I pulled out my trusty AirPods again and I rushed to pick the lock on the nearest car. Fiddle diddle. Riddle diddle. Got it.